Hello, everyone, and welcome to the sixth episode of the Grid Gurus, the podcast where we talk about the latest F1 news and races. And today we are going to be going over the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in Jeddah, one of my favorite circuits on the grid. And yeah, so what's your first reactions?
Uh, Switching teams to support. That's my reaction.
Mm,
Um,
Switching teams to support?
yeah, Max Verstappen. It wasn't as bad as Bahrain, right? But it's still
Yeah.
pretty bad. Even Charles Leclerc couldn't keep up with Sergio Perez. It was interesting, but
I mean, the big story is that Oliver Behrman was in the Ferrari seat.
yeah, and I think he performed well. Um, I've seen
Yeah.
some mixed opinions online. A lot of people saying that you're giving him too much credit and other people, in my opinion, giving him just the right amount of credit. He is 18 years old, and he had one practice session before qualifying, and then he had to just jump into the race. So, I
I
think
don't I
for
don't
what it
think we're
was,
giving him too much credit. I
yeah,
think
I think this,
P7 is really impressive for the fact that he drove this car for the first time that like the day before.
and people were mentioning the De Vries. I'm gonna call it the De Vries incident of him performing well at Monza and the Williams, and then being shit, um, in the AlphaTauri.
Yeah.
But I think the difference is De Vries was 26, had a shit ton of experience. Behrman is 18. He's like as old as
Not
us.
only that, but he drove he drove at Monza versus Jeddah. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a difference in that too. They're hugely different circuits, and I'm like Jeddah is a harder circuit to get down
Oh,
than
I mean,
Monza.
Lance Stroll crashed out in.
Yeah,
I
Jeddah is a
it's.
significantly tougher circuit to do well at
Mhm.
than Monza. I mean, Monza's more straightforward.
I mean, Monza is literally straight line and some squiggly.
Yeah, yeah. And that too, the Williams is a beast in a straight. And then again, so is the Ferrari. But
I mean, still, he did good. He got ahead of Hamilton and Norris, which is I think it's insane for a debut race, ahead of a seven-time world
oh
champion.
yeah, I mean, Piastri's ahead of Lando right now on the points, 4 points ahead. But
Um,
Oscar did really well.
he had a good race.
P4 in the race, and but like Hamilton holding back Oscar for 30 laps
I'm
on
on
those like
those.
shit tires.
I don't know what the strategy was,
That
but it was so bad.
yeah, Mercedes fucked him over so bad. But like I think it's because Russell was ahead, so they
They
just
couldn't
gave
double
him
stack.
priority.
Yeah.
But even still, Mercedes fucked Lewis over, and still Lewis somehow held Oscar back for 30 laps
Insane
on those
drive.
shit tires. Which is just everyone's like, oh, this person finished in front of Hamilton and that, but he got so fucked over, and he's still
In the
like
points.
honestly, it's impressive that he got where he did.
Speaking of holding people back, Kevin Magnussen in the Haas.
Yo, with a 20-second time penalty.
Bro held up the whole grid so that Hulkenberg could score 1 point.
Yeah, and honestly,
Well
I mean,
deserved.
Haas needs those points. Like,
They got points before
and
Williams and RB. They thought they were gonna do really bad. I think them setting the bar low actually like gave us a good
yeah,
surprise.
we were making fun of him for it, but like maybe they knew what they were doing.
Um, but I don't know. I feel like everyone's contract is up. Maybe we'll see a new
Yeah.
Haas lineup because, to be honest, this Magnussen Hulkenberg lineup is a little subpar.
I'd like to see a new Haas lineup. Give
There's a
me a
ghost.
prediction for
Behrman,
there's a ghost. I was gonna
Behrman
say
and
Behrman.
Hulkenberg
I kind of hope Behrman doesn't get the Haas seat though.
because Haas is really bad at driver development.
Yeah, because Haas is gonna fuck him over.
Yeah, but that
Like
was with
we
Steiner, and now we got this new guy.
true, but we saw it with like we saw it with Mick, and I don't know. I want Behrman to get the Haas seat purely because
To have a
I
seat.
think he deserves an F1 drive.
Hmm.
As of course he's young, but I think he deserves a chance at an F1 drive. but it also makes me nervous as to what will Haas do to him.
I don't know. We'll see.
But is
Um,
Max going to Mercedes? Yo, so much has happened this past week.
oh,
I've been posting on the Grid Guru's
yeah, I
story
know. I
now.
saw.
Um,
Um,
yeah, the
interesting.
person posting on the story and commenting from Grid, that's me. I like managed the account
And
because
I
I think
forgot the
Aditya has
login.
forgotten the login, even though
You
I've given it
didn't.
to him like
You.
three
What's
times.
the login? How about you tell me?
I'm not saying it on the episode, even if I can cut it. Check your messages. I sent you the password and the username. You know the username. I sent you the
Uh,
password like 6 times.
maybe. Oh,
But in any
I'm a
case,
Red
I do
Bull
manage the social
supporter.
media. I post news. Um,
You're a news
I think I
anchor.
posted yesterday. Uh,
Let's see what
I
you
was
post.
just upset that Behrman. Not. I was not upset. I was just like, he's 18. He's my age.
Yeah. What are
He
you
was
doing
born
with
in
your life?
'05. Yeah, he was born in '05, as was I.
Haha.
Is he younger than me?
Maybe he's younger than me.
Yeah, I know he's younger than you, but you're old.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
he's he's 9 days older than me.
Wow, Tarv, you're saved for now.
Yeah. Oliver James Behrman, born 8th May 2005.
You just gave away your birthday. What are you gonna tell everyone next? Your
Okay.
social security number?
I was born on May 17th, 2005. If
Uh,
anyone wants to send me anything on that day, you can.
um, another interesting thing that oh no, wait. Let's talk about this Horner, Jos Verstappen,
Yeah, I
Marco
think I think we need
drama.
to I think we need to talk about just a little bit,
Un
cuz
poco más.
what the is going on?
Who
Um
knows?
yeah, I so
Thinking.
fuck. Do you want to
There,
give like a recap to
see,
people who
here's
might be
the
unfamiliar
issue
with the situation?
because it's all like rumors. It's hard to give a recap. But basically, this is building off the Horner. Okay, there. Okay, it's really complicated. So it builds off the Horner sexual harassment case. Apparently, Jos Verstappen, um, no likey Christian Horner. And Jos Verstappen is the father of Max Verstappen, so he carries a lot of weight. His opinion carries weight. And there's a video circulating the internet of them having, I'm not going to say an argument, but a heated conversation. We can only speculate as to what, but Max has gone on record saying that there's some tension between Jos and Horner. And apparently, Toto Wolff has recently come out saying that Max Verstappen didn't approach him, but there was a conversation where I think Jos approached something like that. And Toto Wolff said there is a possibility for a Verstappen drive in 2025 at Mercedes. And even though Verstappen is contractually obliged to be with Red Bull until like what, 2028?
Six.
I don't know.
No, 8. You're right.
20, is it 22?
2028.
Okay. There
It's
is
either
an
6 or 8, but
he
yeah.
has an exit clause, and I think part of the exit clause is that Helmut Marko also leaves. He's involved somehow. I think he's on his last
He's
legs.
always involved.
Um, and another piece
How
of
old is he?
information, I guess, is that Ford is considering breaking. It's just this is just a rumor. This is all just rumors. Ford is just considering breaking their engine agreement with Red Bull over all this drama, but in response to those rumors, Ford doubled down on the F1 Academy team, putting a massive sponsor on the side of one of the Red Bull cars. So who knows what's going on? Um,
So it seems like Ford might not be backing out.
who knows? It's a lot
It
of
would be,
drama.
I guess, like business wise, it doesn't make sense to back out.
Yeah, but
But like,
oh,
I don't know.
one more thing.
Yeah.
Recently came out that Horner personally paid that female employee $700,000 to stay quiet, and Red Bull as a corporation upped it to 1 million. So, even though the internal investigation came back and cleared Horner, we all know these internal investigations don't often care about justice or truth. They more care about brand image. So, who knows what's going on? Just
Yeah.
speculation and
So
rumors.
to add on to these speculation and rumors, um, there's this goes into like soap opera level shit. uh, there's so Christian Horner, the the idea is that Christian Horner sexually assaulted um
Poor
this
lady. Is
this
her
yeah this
assistant,
female
right?
employee of Red Bull. I don't know I don't know her position exactly, but
I think it
this
was
female
assistant.
employee of Red Bull, and
Red Bull.
I think their texts leaked too,
Um,
recently.
maybe.
But
I'm not sure.
we don't know how true that is, but I know some sort of texts did leak.
Google Drive
Uh,
folder.
yeah, Google Drive folder. And Christian Horner, yeah, so they did this whole internal investigation, and some people are saying that Jos Verstappen is so passionate to go after Christian Horner for this because Jos Verstappen was romantically involved with the girl that
That's not.
Christian Horner
There's no
is
way.
going after. There is there is stuff about this, and so Mohammed Ben Sulayem, the FIA president, he has asked Max to back Christian Horner, back his boss.
And he didn't say
Max has
no.
refused to do so. Max has also gone on record saying that his father isn't a liar, or at least that he believes his father believes what he's saying. Like he doesn't believe his father's deliberately lying. So he has defended his father. He has not backed his team principal. I can't see Max leaving his successful team to go to a less successful team right now. While Red Bull has the fastest car, I can't see Max. Max just wants to win, right?
Yeah,
But
but also Max can use Mercedes as a bargaining chip to get Horner out if he
yeah, of course.
wanted to.
But at the same time, Horner, I don't know. I think you said it at some point. It's like throwing away the dream team. Like Horner you said it to me personally, but like Horner with what he did, it's like he's throwing away the dream team because he couldn't keep it in his pants.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but at the same time, that's just what happens at these high levels. We
I
see it
mean,
all the
like,
time
come on.
in history.
Yeah, but so they did let her go. They let the employee go. They fired her. This was very recent.
I
They
thought they
did fire her.
suspended her.
Oh, really? It said let go. At least the BBC said let go.
That's your issue. You're trusting the BBC on news. That you know what
Well,
BBC
the
stands for?
BBC is better than the BBC is better than a lot of other UK
Yeah,
newspapers.
the issue is you're trusting UK newspapers. USA number
Well,
one. We had this conversation already. Okay.
no one in the US cares about this.
I care.
Like no news outlet in the US. We
Not
have bigger
true.
things going on in our country right now
Shh.
than
Yeah,
I feel like
we
the
can't get
biggest
into
thing
that.
that Britain has to report on is this shit. So
Okay.
I don't know. I might have just insulted their country. I don't know. They got important shit going on there too. But like um yeah, I don't see it. I think ESPN did an article on it
See,
here, but
ESPN, America number one.
yeah, at the same time, the idea is that there's so much speculation. We don't know what's happening. I can't imagine Max in a Mercedes for 25.
I can't either, but
Personally, I can't imagine him leaving Red Bull, but I also couldn't imagine Hamilton or Ferrari if you asked me 6 months ago.
I think
So
silly season intensifies. That's what's going on.
we don't know what's happening, uh, but we will keep you posted. So keep tuning in to the podcast because we'll keep you up to date with the latest news. And go follow our Instagram at the Grid Gurus. I post news on the story over there.
I'll post more news. You can't one up me. I will one up you.
I mean, please do if you find the login in your texts. That way I don't have to be doing all the posting.
Okay, buddy. Whatever.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. You can go ahead and post some news.
Yeah, and I'll.
I
Okay.
go for it.
Sure. See, this is what the Christian Horner incident's like between Jos Verstappen.
Um,
Yeah,
okay.
for sure. The
Um,
race itself was
what
kind
other
of good.
stories do we got from the
The race.
Saudi Arabian Grand Prix?
TIFF was an interesting race. I just want to mention Yuki Tsunoda finishing ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. Tsunoda set premise number one. What else did I like? Lance
I
Stroll
mean,
hitting
I
the
don't.
wall.
Oh, yes.
His last
You
season.
liked that?
No, it's just an interesting thing to bring up. His last
Oh.
season at Aston, or what's going on here? Because that was a pretty rookie mistake, if I'm going to be honest. And I'm a Stroll
He,
apologist, I'd like to say.
he's made quite a few rookie mistakes.
Yeah, but I
I'll
thought
just
this
say that. He's
season.
made quite a few rookie mistakes in his unnaturally perhaps undeservedly long career.
Hey, I'm a Stroll apologist. How many pole
I know
positions
you
does
are.
Lando
I
Norris
am
have?
sometimes one.
Lance Stroll, Lando Norris, same amount of poles, same driver. Your disappointment.
How many podiums does Lance Stroll have?
I don't know, like 5.
Like two,
Yeah,
three
but
maybe?
but, but he had him with Williams.
Yeah, back when Williams was competent.
Yeah. Okay.
Lando has 13 without a win.
Uh, both win that.
He's tied for most podiums without a win.
Not for long. He's gonna be number one.
Yeah, no, he's gonna have a win.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be number one in that list of most podiums
He's
without
gonna
win.
have a win.
No, he's not. Don't lie to
Yeah,
yourself.
he is. I
Okay.
don't think anyone's gonna have a win this season, man.
No, okay.
Other than Max Verstappen.
But the gap from the Red Bulls this race wasn't too bad, and Perez was closing in on Verstappen towards the end of the race.
Again, I don't think Jeddah or Bahrain's a good representative. I think we'll start to see like exact. I feel like Australia might be a better marker.
Is it though?
Even Australia, I don't know.
Are we
I don't
gonna?
know.
Are we gonna
What's
do a
your
live?
what's your podium predictions for Australia?
Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc.
So just this race?
The red pill.
What-
Are you gonna take the
Okay.
red pill? Or are you gonna take the
I'm
blue
gonna
pill?
say
What's your blue pill?
Max Verstappen, Lando Norris.
Okay, that's the worst
Charlotte.
take I've ever seen in my life. Considering that the McLaren is nowhere near the Ferrari. Are you banking
Fine,
on
Max
a retirement?
Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, and Lando Norris. I'm banking on a Sergio Perez retirement, a Carlos Sainz retirement, um, yeah,
I just
a
want to
Fernando Alonso retirement,
No,
and then
Alonso's
and
not
then
there anymore. I just want to say, last episode, you were skeptical about the McLaren's performance, even though you're a McLaren fanboy, about how they're faster than Mercedes. I just want to look at the constructor standing right now. McLaren ahead of Mercedes.
do you think McLaren will finish ahead of Mercedes?
Of course.
I was skeptical of. I mean, I even said I hope I'm wrong, but yeah, I think I will be wrong.
You think?
I think I will be wrong.
What if you're wrong about being wrong?
Yeah, I will be sad.
But what if you're
I'll be
right?
sad if I'm wrong about.
No, if you're wrong about being wrong, then you are right. But if you're right about being wrong, you're also right.
No, if I was wrong about being wrong, that means
Your original
Mercedes does finish
Yeah,
ahead
and you-
of McLaren.
and your original.
But I don't want that.
I know.
I would be sad if I was wrong about being wrong.
Yeah, but your original opinion would mean that you're right. Well, if you're
Yeah, but I
wrong
don't
about
care.
being right, you'd still.
I don't want to
wrong.
be right. I just want McLaren
Well,
to do well.
You're gonna be right either way, buddy. You just put yourself in a. This hat is bothering me. I can't center it with the camera.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that. Fuck you.
I'm trying. Okay, one second. It's bothering me. Are you gonna keep that in? Are you gonna keep that
I
in?
think it's yeah. I'm gonna keep that in. I still don't think it's centered.
It's not. I give up. Should I just change it to the Ferrari one?
Yeah, Red Bull. I'm sorry. Please, please don't be angry at me for that one. What if, and now I'm just talking to you guys. What if Adit was an F1 driver? Such bad. It would be so bad. It would be so terrible. Imagine him driving. He would crash. He would try to drive, and then he would go into the wall. Oh shit! You had your headphones on the whole time.
I did. BMW.
I was just saying that if you
Yeah,
were an F1
yeah.
driver, you'd be
No,
a really
no,
good one.
don't switch up on me now.
I was just
Don't
saying
switch
that you'd be
up
a
on me
really
now.
good F1 driver.
Yeah.
You'd be like, You'd be like
Yeah.
eight-time world champion, like
Yeah.
better than Lewis Hamilton. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
crashing into
shit.
all the walls.
No, 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 no. I didn't say that shit.
See, this is
What?
how fake he
What are you
is, guys.
talking
Look at him.
about? What are you talking about? I didn't say that.
That race though was so boring.
It was it was interesting from third place down, okay?
Not even third place down because Charles Leclerc didn't had a pretty straightforward race too.
It was interesting from fourth place down.
Yeah, but still, like,
There was fighting. There
wait,
I like the track a lot.
who was fourth?
Who was Oscar?
And Russell was fifth,
Yeah,
and sixth
I think.
was Alonso.
I have no clue. I just know Lewis came. I think Lando
Ninth.
came eighth, seventh or eighth, and then Lewis came ninth.
I remember Behrman is
Oh no,
seventh.
Behrman came seventh. Yeah, so I
Yes,
think Lando came eighth, Lewis came ninth,
and Hulkenberg was tenth, so Fernando had to be fifth or sixth.
sixth. Who was fifth?
Russell and
Oh,
Russell.
I don't think I censored it the last time you said it. I
Don't
don't think you
censor
can say
it. You
that.
can. I can say.
I don't think you can
Why
say
not?
that.
What's
I
wrong
think
with
that
that?
promotes. I don't think you can say that.
I can. 100% say
Listen,
that.
if George Russell wants to come on our podcast and be a guest,
No, no.
what do you mean
We're
no?
asking for Lewis Hamilton. No.
Lewis is too good.
I'm
Like
a
Lewis doesn't
staunch
do
George
media
Russell
appearances.
hater.
Lewis doesn't do media
I'm not a
appearances.
hater. I just like. I like Lewis more. We'll say that.
Yeah, I mean I like Lewis more as well. I think a lot of people like Lewis more.
No.
But I mean I'm just a little annoyed that there's so much Russell prioritization.
Russell.
But stop saying that,
And
Joe.
Russell and Sa- Yeah. Wait.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
censor the
that
first.
no, you have to censor that whole. You gotta just delete it.
Nah,
No, you're ruining
nah.
my chances.
Yeah, I am. Fuck you. You said it.
You're evil. I'm just gonna not send you the
Next week,
recording.
next week we're in person.
Next to
Um.
2 episodes in a row.
Oh,
You gonna do a live race reaction?
true.
12
Oh,
a.m.
2 episodes. Oh, I'm going back Sunday
12 a.m.
after evening. Yeah,
12 a.m.
12 a.m. Australia. Yeah, let's do a live race reaction. No one's gonna tune in at that time.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna record it and you'd edit it.
Oh, I'm not editing that much content. That.
It's only an hour and a half.
Oh, I guess. I mean,
Did he
I'm
guess
just
it?
gonna.
How about
I'm
I
just gonna.
edit it?
I'm just gonna post it unedited.
What if I say Russell?
Well, don't.
We'll see.
As soon as I hear you saying something, I'll just hit you over the head.
Ow! Oh, we gotta do our driving episode. That'll be fun. Yeah,
Yeah, so
this race was so
I was
boring.
thinking like we'll make a set. But then I was like, nah. It's easier if I just drive, and that's a cool concept.
It is a cool. Yeah, so you can tell that the most recent race was so boring that we're talking about the next episode already.
We're talking about what we're gonna like how we're gonna film the next episode. That's how
Eesh.
ah man.
It's such a.
How much time have we spent? Was oh man.
It's
We
it
still
was,
got 7 minutes to go.
yeah, and we covered everything fun in the race. Like, I. This
And
is
half
bad
of
for
what
the
we covered
sport.
wasn't in the race. It was the
Yeah.
Christian Horner. That was the most we like. Man. Yeah, it is bad for the sport.
Oh, one thing. Hamilton congratulating Behrman.
Just one? Oh, yeah.
Yes, wholesome moment.
That was so wholesome. Oh my god, the comments were like, Mr. Hamilton only seeks attention. Oh, Hamilton stealing the spotlight again. Hamilton stealing Behrman's thunder.
That can't
Hamilton
be
this,
real.
Hamilton that. Yo, shut the fuck up.
This-
He just wanted to congratulate another young British driver on a good first race. Like, are you fucking kidding me? It's not that deep. Like, fucking hell.
and with
I
Behrman
need
getting
I
points, Sargent may be 21st in the standing again. Yeah, depression.
No, Logan Sargent is going to get a podium this season.
Is that your crazy prediction for the season?
That's my hot take.
You want to hear my hot take?
What's your hot take? All right, let's name this segment.
Hot,
Every race,
hot
every episode, we're gonna do another.
chili pepper Carlos takes.
Chili I don't like that. We're gonna do another
Chili pepper Carlos takes.
gr
Grid
what's
Guru.
corollary to guru?
Gujarat Guru.
Gujarat.
Gujarat
Neither of us are
Guru's
Gujarati.
curry takes. Gujarat Guru's curry
It's just the
takes.
most like stereotypical masala
Masala idli takes.
masala idli takes. I don't
Rasam
like idlis.
rasam takes.
Rasam?
Rasam.
Rasam what? Oh, takes. That did not sound like takes, yo.
Hot takes. We'll just
Yo?
call them hot takes for now. We'll come up with an
Okay.
inventive name. We'll
Well,
pioneer name.
how about our non-existent commenters do it for us? Our non-existent
They're gonna
YouTube
say
commenters.
rasam takes, bro.
Russom takes? Yo, no one's gonna say Russom takes.
Oh my god, there's a ghost in my room. Anyways, your hot take is Sargent will finish on the podium sometime this season.
At least one time this season, Logan Sargent will get a podium.
You wanna hear my hot take?
Yes.
Yuki Tsunoda to Red Bull.
Ooh, that is a
Ooh,
hot take.
Zooey
That's a hot take.
Mama. Zooey Mama.
Zooey mama, that's a hot take. So Sergio Perez out, Yuki Tsunoda in. Max Verstappen out, Yuki Tsunoda in. Yo.
Alright, let me break it down. Sergio Perez out, Daniel Ricciardo in.
Mm.
Daniel Ricciardo out, Yuki Tsunoda in.
Mm. So Yuki
Yuki Tsunoda
Tsunoda.
out, Liam Lawson in.
Oh,
No, that last part.
wait. So Yuki Tsunoda gets a Red Bull drive when?
Abu Dhabi.
Damn.
Damn.
Um.
I think that Daniel Ricciardo, overrated, hasn't been performing. Lost the qualifying head to head 2 race weekends in a row. Had a shit-tastic race. Tsunoda
I think
battling.
Daniel Ricciardo is. If anyone's gonna get that Red Bull seat, it might be him purely because
Yeah,
of
but
like
that's why I said Sergio Perez out,
publicity
Ricciardo in.
reasons.
Ricciardo out, Tsunoda in.
Let's talk about Liam Lawson. I think Liam Lawson is very talented. I think he deserves a seat in F1, at least in AlphaTauri.
Who's better, Behrman or
Um,
Lawson?
who?
Behrman or Lawson? Who's gonna get it first?
You asked two questions. Who's better and who's gonna get it first?
Yeah, let's go with the who's gonna get it first, because I don't think we know how to. We don't know enough to say who's better.
I think that Behrman is gonna get a seat first. Because I think there's an opening that he's more likely for earlier than there's an opening for Lawson. Or they might get it at the same time.
Mm.
Lawson to AlphaTauri. Oh, not AlphaTauri. RB. I've been calling it AlphaTauri. Lawson to RB and Behrman to Haas. Although, I wish Alfa Romeo was still a team. Because
Charles.
I would have rather seen Behrman in Alfa Romeo Sauber than I would have seen him in Haas.
Oh, speaking of Alfa Romeo Sauber, they just bought 100%. Audi just bought 100% of the stock of Sauber.
Oh, that just happened?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, good.
I
Good
saw
for
it.
Audi.
I
mean,
saw
this is
a
not
news
new
article.
news. This is not entirely new. I mean,
Yeah,
we knew
but
that Audi.
they're like doubling down, I'd say.
This
of
is
their
not doubling
investment.
down. This is full commitment. Like they actually like just they were like, all right, we're buying this shit. Yeah. I mean,
This was such
Audi
a bad
Sport.
week
Carlos
for us. Like,
Carlos Sainz.
oh yeah, we've literally skipped the whole reason why Behrman was
Oh
in the
shit,
race to
yeah.
begin with.
Best wishes
Oh,
to Carlos. He was back at the track.
yeah, he's watching the race. His father was there.
Yeah. Like damn, Carlos.
Damn. Doo, 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 doo.
Are you trying to sing Lil Uzi Vert's "Just Wanna Rock"?
No, maybe,
Are you sure?
maybe.
I think you are.
Shh.
Don't get us copyrights. No, that was too bad of an impression to get us copyright struck.
Wait, what's the New York song? In New York.
Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna mute you, I'm gonna mute you. I think I don't think we'd get copyright stuff for
UMG
that
is
one
gonna
either.
come after us.
UMG took all their shit off of TikTok. So if
So,
you, there's several old TikToks that if you go to them, they're just silent.
in New York.
Like I was watching a video where someone was like doing a commentary video making fun of like cop thirst traps or
Huh?
something. Yeah,
What?
half of the videos are just silent. Like
Okay, wait.
it's just some dude like looking into the camera going like this, and then it's just silent.
Okay, you brought up thirst traps. What do you think about F1 driver thirst traps?
I
You
mean,
you brought it up. We have to talk about it now.
who's the best? Who's the best at it?
Oh, everyone knows who's the best at it. You know, is this a real question?
I mean, I want to hear you say it.
It's Charles Leclerc, obviously.
Charles Leclerc showed up on my Apple Music shuffle.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Well, how come Hamilton
I was
hasn't? You got
I
something
was
against
playing
Lewis
an I
Hamilton?
was playing an I was playing an instrumental playlist.
Driving 20.
No, actually, driving 13 and 14 dropped.
Oh.
But there's no one will understand that other than people I know, but people we know. But I mean that's the only people watching this. But yeah, and then yeah, Charles Leclerc's song came up, and I was like, damn, Charles. I have listened to Pipe featuring XNDA by Christina
Are you not
Aguilera.
looking at my webcam?
I am. I'm just choosing to ignore it. Lewis Hamilton's part on that Christina Aguilera song is better than Christina Aguilera's,
I
in my
don't like
opinion.
Christina
Just so.
Aguilera. Do you remember
Yeah.
that one clip of David Coulthard being like, "Look, it's Christina
Oh,
Aguilera
yeah.
faking an interest in
Look,
Formula
yeah.
One." Oh my God,
Here we switch to
Christina.
seeing Christina Aguilera as she fakes an interest in Formula One.
In a few car lengths of the lead car, as Christina Aguilera fakes an interest in Formula One, and but they're lined up.
Damn,
Oh my-
cold, yo.
And during the 2018 Canadian Grand Prix, that a celebrity waved the checkered flag and they messed it up. Waved it a lap early. It's not the celebrity's fault.
Tim Cook waving a checkered flag is just like he didn't wave it. He just held it and like.
Yeah.
Sebastian Vettel comes home to finish 8th ahead of Kevin Magnussen and Yuki Tsunoda, and that's the top 10.
I mean, to be fair, it's super heavy, and it's like
Okay, but what happened to the days where the guy would like jump up and like wave it all fancy on the
those
racetrack?
days are gone. I mean, those days are also pretty dangerous. I'm pretty sure some checkered flag guy died, and
He
that's why they
did
stopped
not
doing it.
die.
I'm sure some dude died, and that's why they stopped doing that.
No.
Tom Holland waved it well.
You were just a Tom Holland apologist.
No, you go and watch it, and you tell me he did not wave it well. He like.
Would
Waved it
you
with
wave the
gusto.
checkered flag?
If I got the chance.
You know you can buy a
plug-
piece of the checkered flag. Like
I would plug The Grid Gurus, the podcast that you can find on youtube.com/@thegridgurus and instagram.com/@thegridgurus. And linkedin.com/@thegridgurus.
We have a LinkedIn?
We have a LinkedIn page, company page.
Why?
I made it so that I could have this on my LinkedIn profile.
Oh my God, this guy is trying to find a job. If Adobe's watching, if anyone's
Adobe,
interested.
please. If anyone is hiring, I can edit, I can write, I can
I
talk.
hope you can write and talk.
I can film,
Can you?
I can read. I'm literate.
Uh,
That's more
how
than
many-
a lot of people
How
can
many
say,
fingers
yo.
am I holding?
17.
Oh. Oh. Are you manifesting?
Sorry, what?
Are you
Oh,
manifesting
shit.
something?
Huh?
17. What's the significance of 17?
I don't know. I mean, my birthday is May 17th.
Is it though? Is it really?
You're turning 20 this year.
The
He's turning 20. Can you believe it? 20. He's entering the age where his age starts with a 2, and it hasn't started with a 2 since he was literally 2.
Discord cut it out, but you'll hear that in editing.
I heard it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, imagine being 20.
You'll be joining me in half a year after I turn 20.
Yeah, but that's next year. When you're turning 21, yo,
I can drink. Can you
imagine
drink?
him.
Can you drink?
I
Exactly.
mean, in
Hey,
Europe, I can.
anyways, we've divulged way too far from our topic of how
I don't think
nothing's happened when
divulged is the right word. I think you mean diverged.
divulged, diverged, spasm,
Did you say spasm?
seizure,
Are you just naming words now?
fo- focus, Ford Focus.
Focus. Yo, quit focusing.
Ford Focus.
My
roommate
well,
wanted
we
to
hit
say,
we hit our 35 minutes. I don't know. This episode makes no sense, but yeah, I guess you could see a little more of our personalities in this one.
my roommate's saying I'm pushing 30. Can you tell him to stop?
I mean,
Please.
once you hit 21, you're essentially pushing 30.
Stop. I'm not pushing 30.
Yeah, I mean, like it's only
I
like
hate you.
it's like 20, and then like if you just switch out the 2 for a 3, and 2's not that far from 3. It's only 1 away from 3. Like if you switch the 2 out for a 3, that's whoa, that's 30. Whoa.
I'm not pushing 30. Fuck off.
I mean, Lewis Hamilton's doing well for how he's pushing 40.
He is 40, I thought.
No, he's not. He's 39. Turns 40 this year.
Well, I think that's enough.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Grid Gurus, and I hope you enjoyed it. I understand if you didn't. I have no idea what we talked about. Please follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/@thegridgurus. Subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/@thegridgurus. If you're coming from Spotify, which I don't think I've ever advertised our Spotify, but we are on Spotify as a podcast. But if you're coming from there, go on over to YouTube. That's where we mainly exist. You can see us. Go on over to Instagram. You can see news, reels, everything. We have a TikTok too. It just posts the same thing as the Instagram. I was watching the charge on my laptop go down from like 20% down to it ended at 4, and then I was like, I can make it. I think at 4% it starts taking away resources. And it took away too many resources. So thank you for listening to this episode, and as always, don't crash at Hockenheim.
No,
in
this is not the
2018,
regulator.
when you're in a Ferrari and your name is Sebastian Vettel, just don't do it. Just don't crash.
And as always,
Just drive normally. Just don't crash at Hockenheim. Thank you for listening. That's gonna be all. There's just nothing else to say, and goodbye.
and as always, don't pit for entries.
Shut the. Yeah. What? Don't pit for enters?
Don't pit
Okay.
for entries.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say pit for enters, which is what he did.
Why would you
not do.
pit for entries? If Lando Norris pitted for entries, he would have won.
Shut. I don't think he would have won, but whatever.
He definitely would have.
Don't crash at
Bye-bye.
Hockenheim. Bye bye.